Taylor Swift reveals what owning her masters means for future Taylor's Version albums, including Reputation. When Taylor Swift ended her social media hiatus with the surprising news that she'd regained control of her masters, her fans were thrilled for the pop superstar. Indeed, Swifties have been anticipating an announcement for some time, and it wasn't that one. Though the acquisition marked the end of a nearly 6-year saga for Swift, one question still lingered. Where's Reputation, Taylor's Version? Since 2021, the Grammy winner, 35, has been releasing re-recorded versions of her first 6 albums in order to own the masters, as the original versions were sold without, she said, her knowledge or approval. Fearless, Taylor's Version, came first in April 2021, setting an exciting precedent for fans. Not only had Swift re-recorded the original album in full, but she'd also opened a vault and included a number of songs written around the time the album was recorded, but never released. She followed suit with her subsequent re-recordings of Red, Speak Now in 1989, and, according to fans who analyze her every move hunting for Easter eggs, was making moves that hinted the release of Reputation, Taylor's Version, was just around the corner. But now that she owns her masters, will she still release re-recordings of Reputation and her self-titled debut album? I know. What about Rep TV? Full transparency, I haven't even re-recorded a quarter of it. The Reputation album was so specific to that time in my life, and I kept hitting a stopping point when I tried to remake it. All that defiance, that longing to be understood while feeling purposely misunderstood, that desperate hope, that shame-born snarl and mischief. Swift wrote an emotional statement posted on her website. To be perfectly honest, it's the one album in those first 6 that I thought couldn't be improved upon by redoing it. Not the music or the photos or videos. So I kept putting it off. There will be a time, if you're into the idea, for the unreleased vault tracks from that album to hatch that I've already completely re-recorded my entire debut album, and I really love how it sounds now. Those 2 albums can still have their moments to re-emerge when the time is right, if that will be something you guys will be excited about. But if it happens, it won't be from a place of sadness and longing for what I wish I could have. It will just be a celebration now. The re-recording process began after music manager Scooter Braun purchased Swift's catalog from her former label, Big Machine Records, in 2019, before eventually selling it to Shamrock Capital the next year. A source close to contract negotiations told People that the deal came about because of hard work from Swift's team, and despite a recent report claiming Braun encouraged Shamrock to make the deal, the entrepreneur was not involved. Contrary to a previous false report, there was no outside party who encouraged this sale. All rightful credit for this opportunity should go to the partners at Shamrock Holdings and Taylor's Nashville-based management team only, the source says. Taylor now owns all her music, and this moment finally happened in spite of Scooter Braun, not because of him. It was already clear that Swift had made at least some progress in re-recording Reputation, as a snippet of Look What You Made Me Do, Taylor's Version, first premiered in August 2023 in a teaser for Wilderness. The song later appeared in the Apple TV Plus docuseries The Dynasty, New England Patriots, and was recently played on an episode of The Handmaid's Tale. In a 2023 interview with Time, she teased the upcoming vault tracks for Reputation, Taylor's Version, as fire, and said she'd enjoyed revisiting the era. It's a goth punk moment of female rage at being gaslit by an entire social structure, she said. I think a lot of people see it, and they're just like 6 snakes and strobe lights.